ladies and gentlemen, as of today, the Palestinian BDS National Committee, the largest Palestinian coalition leading the global BDS movement, endorses the organic boycott campaign against Coca-Cola to pressure the company and to end its complicity in Israel's illegal occupation, apartheid, and genocide. I will no longer showcase Coca-Cola products on my stream. That means no more Diet Coke. Why boycott Coca-Cola? Because it's implicated in Israeli war crimes. According to research by Who Profits, the central beverage company known as Coca-Cola Israel, which is the exclusive franchisee of the Coca-Cola company in Israel, operates a regional distribution center and cooling houses in the Israeli Atarot settlement industrial zone. Furthermore, its subsidiary Tabor Winery produces wines from grapes sourced from vineyards located on occupied land and settlements in the West Bank and Syria and Golan. Why now? Human rights and health activists, among many others, have been campaigning against Coca-Cola and similarly complicit corporations for decades, including grassroots drives targeting the company for its complicity in Israel's gross violations of Palestinian human rights. During Israel's ongoing live stream genocide, Israeli soldiers have often been pictured with Coke cans donated to them by various genocide-enabling groups. This has provoked even more anger against the company, particularly given that Israel is starving 2.3 million Palestinians in occupied and besieged Gaza Strip, severely limiting their access to clean water, and as a result, inducing the mass spread of contagious diseases. Given this context, Palestinian activists in Gaza and many BDS activists in the Arab world and many Muslim-majority countries, and in some European countries as well, have called on the BDS movement to add Coke to its priority targets. Local alternatives are popping up worldwide to substitute Coca-Cola, an unnecessary and replaceable beverage. These alternatives have been gaining market share across the world, including in Palestine, China, Bangladesh, Sweden, Egypt, India, South Africa, Turkey, and Lebanon. Okay, I don't really believe that, but it's fine. I guess Pepsi is fine for the time being, or Dr. Pepper. I don't know. Based on all this, giving Coke's large contribution, though through business, as usual, and taxes to Israel's war chest during the genocide, the Palestinian BDS National Committee, BNC, the largest Palestinian coalition leading the global BDS movement, endorses the grassroots organic boycott Coke campaigns to pressure the company to end its complicity in Israel's illegal occupation, apartheid, and genocide. Dr. Pepper is a Coca-Cola subsidiary? Is it? No, it's not. The worst part about this is that these guys are like literally pretty straightforward and very openly exist to make sure that their boycott movements are directed at specific targets. And yet, no matter what happens, motherfuckers will still go, oh, that means you can't drink whatever the I've decided as well. Like, shut the fuck up. Please, can you guys shut the fuck up? Don't post this to me, okay? Excuse me. But, you know, calm down. I'll try the Cola Gaza when I'm in England if they have it. But I'm just not going to drink it. Okay. Shut the fuck up. But there is a very clear and very deliberate reason why the BDS movement is very directed and hyper targeted, okay, towards a specific brand. It's so that dumbasses like you don't start chirping at people randomly for assuming that someone is doing something wrong, okay? The problem is you still do it regardless. You're like, well, I've decided that in the Venezuelan market, Coca-Cola actually owns a specific alternative, but only in the Venezuelan market. And if I catch you fucking drinking that soda, I'm going to kill you. Shut up. Just don't fucking, run around with Coca-Cola. That's it. To be fair, it's very confusing. Dr. Pepper is co-owned by Coke in the UK, Japan, and in South Korea. In the US, is owned by Keurig. Canada, owned by PepsiCo. Yeah, Dr. Pepper is fine, okay? It is not a Coke product. Please. Oh my God. Bro is yelling at 90% of Hosgard right now. I know. It's one of the most annoying aspects of being a fucking leftist and trying to do what's right all the time is that there are a lot of fucking people who are like, nope, I've made up my mind and you will never change it. Fuck you. Shut up. This is the intersection of all of the most annoying aspects of online commentary in general is that the parasocial nature and the immediate feedback that chatters can get, and also the idea that they can finally enforce something upon their favorite content creators creates this unique space only in this hyper specific field where you're a political content creator who happens to live stream all the time, where people just go, oh, now my activism is about yelling at random political content creators because I misunderstood the assignment given to me by the BDS movement. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. It is what it is. Since you always say there's no ethical consumption under capitalism and that consumer activism doesn't work, why go through the pains of not consuming brands that support the IDF when realistically you might not affect them at all? Because pressured campaigns do work, especially when they're directed and targeted and have a very specific goal. That's the difference. It's like the Montgomery bus boycott, dude. Very clearly designed to reach a specific outcome. Do you understand? The Bud Light boycott is decentralized and was stupid. They didn't even know what they were angry about. boycott. They got mad at one can featuring Dylan Mulvaney's face. Even if it was organized and even if it was very targeted, it still would have been bad, because why the fuck? They were boycotting it for bad reasons. They were boycotting it because they saw one fucking trans influencer on one singular can. They got one canned. Okay. And also, the BDS movement has achieved some very noticeable victories. Specifically, some of these victories have been with Intel refusing to open up a new facility, with Puma refusing to continue their sponsorship of the Israeli Football Association. Sabra Hummus is another one as well. La, 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 no.